So here we are getting ready for putting our feeds together for camp. So Lucy's going to help me. So we're going to start off with a clear plastic bag, which I've got nicely on this roll. You can choose which size you want according to how much feed you have. So if you hold that open for me, Lucy. And we're going to start by consulting our chart and doing the feeds for Seth. So this is going to be for Seth's evening feed. So she has 1 cup of Key Plus. She has 1 cup of Perfect Balance, and she has a small quarter of a scoop of mix, like that. We're going to add all that dry feed into the bag together. Okay, so that's her dry feed, but we need to have some soaked feed as well. That needs to be soaked for 10 minutes before it's mixed with this feed. Feed has to go in a separate bag so it can be easily identified by the girls doing the feeding. So I have a smaller bag because we've only got a small amount of feed to be soaked. So this is some pink mash. So we're going to put this into here, 1 measure of pink mash. And then this is going to be mixed with 2 measures of water, same size measure of water. So this is our pink mash, and we're going to put this inside our bag of dried feed. So if you hold that open, so there it goes, inside the bag of dry feed. And here is our sheet, which is going to go inside the bag, showing through the clear bag on this side, so that we can see that that is her feed. Okay, so if you 3 feeds for evening and 3 feeds for the morning. So each of these feeds bagged up has 1 of these sheets inside. And this includes when it's given, so Wednesday morning in this case, who the child's name, the pony's name, what the bags contain, and then any medications or supplements which need to go with them, and then the directions for feeding.
Here we have our box with Sophie's name on it and Seth's name on it, so we know whose it is, and that will be put in the Pony Club feed room so that it's easily accessible when you need it. So I'm going to put all of our bags of feed inside this box. So evening feeds there, and each of these feeds have got a piece of paper in them telling you what to do. And then pop our morning feeds in there as well. So everything for Seth goes in this box, and then there's no confusion over whose it might be. No getting lost. Okay, and then we have our lid with also names on it. That goes on. Now we're all ready to go to our camp. So if your pony doesn't normally have anything to eat in a bucket at home, it's quite good if you can bring it like something, just so it has something to eat with everyone else. So either apples, carrots are fine, or you could buy just like a small amount of like a simple chaff, like Hi-Fi Light, or maybe borrow some from a friend. Just so they can have a handful of that when the other ponies have their feed. So if you're feeding any powdered supplements in a tub like this, make sure that you give us a scoop inside the tub, and obviously say how much you give them, so full scoop, half a scoop, or like 25 ml, however much it is, so that we know how much we're feeding. If you're feeding them powder in a packet, then specify how many packets they have and at what time of day. I'm going to talk about hay nets that you bring to camp. So you want to ideally bring hay nets with small holes like these ones, because if the pony manages to pull it down in their stable, then they're much less likely to get their feet tangled up in them. So the other thing to think about is how big a net you want to bring. So for instance, if you've got like a really skinny pony who needs quite a lot of hay, then you want to bring quite a big net like this one. If you've got quite a fat pony who doesn't need much hay, then a little one like this, or like a medium one. Just because kids are quite prone to stuffing the hay net full, whether the pony needs a full hay net or not, so it's good to bring one of the right size.
So for instance, my horses have a big volume hay net so that you can get lots in it, but you want to keep the holes really small still, because when you're in a stable, as Lucy said, they can pull it down, get their feet caught in it or anything. It's just making camp easy for us and nice and safe.
So I've filled up this small hay net, which I reckon is probably about a kilo of hay, which would be suitable for a small pony who didn't want to eat too much.
Good.
You want to pull it up as far as it needs to go to make it the level of the pony's eye when the pony's standing up. And then you want to put the string down to the bottom of the net, take it through a few holes, and then pull it all the way through, and then tie it in a quick release knot back to the drawstring, like that, and then tuck the end through, turn the net round. There you go.